What is the name?
Drop all conflicts.
Drop all conflicts. And how does he begin?
There's two types of knowing.
What is it? What is your knowing right now? Prabhava or Swabhava? Yeah? You remember we had spoken about this during the Upanishads weekend? That right now all this knowledge is borrowed knowledge from Guruji. Yeah? I'm just getting it from an external source. It takes time for me to apply, understand, and for it to become Swabhava Jnana. So he gave an example, no? That even teachers, they teach live in the present moment, but it takes some time for it to, like the tube light to come on. Yeah? That's when it becomes Swabhava Jnana. Yeah? So, for Janaka, this was by his Swabhava he knew. And how? Because Janaka was on the spiritual path for a very long time. Yeah? It's just that his first question, you remember in Ashtavakra 1? What was Janaka's first question?
What is the dream? What is the reality?
But his question to Ashtavakra, what is that?
What's the purpose of... no.
He says, Katham Jnanam Avapnoti. How will knowledge become established? Will be my nature. Yeah? See? And just by Ashtavakra 14, he's saying Swabhavad eva janano. Means, by my own nature, I now know. You see it? What a difference in Janaka, huh? From 1 to 14. Actually, it's 1 to 14 for us because Guruji went through it slowly, huh? It's only the 4th chapter in the real Ashtavakra Gita.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the end of the 3rd chapter. Half the sutras are end of the 3rd chapter here, and then the 4th chapter begins. Huh? So he's saying, by my own nature, by my own Swabhava, yeah, I now know. What does he know? Let's look at the sutra. Swabhavad eva janano. By my nature, janno, same as Hindi, now I know. Yeah. Drishyam, etanna, kinchana. Drishyam is
See.
whatever I see. Etanna is kinchana, nothing. Whatever I see, it is nothing. What does he mean by it is nothing?
Hollow and empty.
All hollow and empty. All hollow and empty. Yeah. Guruji tells you, na, that we all know. Nothing new. The nose is hollow and empty. Everybody knows it. Yeah. But to know it by a Swabhava Jnana. Yeah. From internally, when this knowledge sprouts. That is what happened to Janaka. Yeah. Now I know that all that I see is nothing. It is all hollow and empty. Yeah. And when everything is hollow and empty, he is hollow and empty, she is hollow and empty, he is hollow and empty, then what is the point of hatred? How can I hate something that is hollow and empty? What is there to hate? Are you seeing that? Yeah. There only Guruji gave you homework number 1. What was it?
Don't hate you.
He says, don't try to love the person you hate or or you're jealous of or whatever. Wherever you have this negativity, don't try to love that person. He said, let that hatred be, or let that fear be, or jealousy, whatever that negative emotion is. Let it be. You just detach that emotion from that other person. Yeah. So homework number 1 for you is detach that emotion from that other person. Yeah, because you are stuck to the body and mind complex of the other person. But deep down, he is hollow and empty. I am hollow and empty. How can I hate something that is hollow and empty? Yeah. Aho. It's an aho moment for Janaka.
Can you expand on that, Guruji, practically? Like, can you explain a little bit deeper?
Like, suppose you hate person A. Okay? Now you don't try to say, okay, now I've been in knowledge so long. People do that. Oh, I've been in knowledge so long. 1 year, 2 years, we've been listening to all this Ashtavakra and Patanjali and Narada. So now I should be able to love the person that I hate. Yeah, people get into this big thing and they make concepts, and then there are pretenses and all kinds of things people can get into. So Guruji says, don't do that. He's saying, just detach this hatred that you're feeling. Hatred is nothing but a bitterness that I'm feeling here for some action that body did. It's basically nothing, a body and mind complex, right? Within, it is the same consciousness that is there is here. The same nothingness that is there is here. That person and I are the same. We are not different. Yeah? Like balloons. One is a red balloon, one is a blue one is a green, one is heart shaped, one is very long, one is very big and fat. Yeah, but inside, same air. है ना? Just like that. We are all different balloons. Yeah, one is nice and and one is a Kadi Pehlwan. Yeah, but we have the same consciousness inside, the same hollow and emptiness inside. So foolish to hate something which is hollow. You're hating the hollowness. This mind body is nothing. It's going to go. 20, 30, 40 years, it's gone. Yeah. So drop everything. All these hatred and all that you have. Yeah. Don't try to turn it to love. Just detach it from the other person. Yeah. Observe this hatred. We do that in Hari Om meditation. You remember, we've done it so many times together. What do? We take our attention to that emotion and observe, and it turns around, no? Yeah? So do exactly that. For whoever you have hatred or jealousy or greed or whatever negativity comes up, fear, yeah, disappointment, detach it from that other person. Just observe the emotion and let it turn around. Yes? Did I answer your question, Harish? Okay.
What about love?
What about?
Love.
Yeah, don't get... what happens to us, we have these graphs, okay? Somebody says very nice things. Oh, you're looking so beautiful. My graph goes up. Somebody says, no, the red color is not suiting you. Very funny you're looking. My graph goes down. Again, somebody says, no, you're really looking good. My graph goes up. Are you seeing this? My graph goes up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, same thing in love. When we love somebody, usually behind our love for that person, there is an expectation. He should do this or she should behave in this way. Oh, I love him or her. No, he or she should also love me back. There's something attached there. So, when you have this something attached at the back, your graph can go up and down even in love, not just in hatred. Are you seeing this? Yeah. So, whether love or hatred. Yeah. My sambhav, we call it sambhav, should be maintained. Equanimous mind is sambhav. It should be maintained. I should maintain that equanimity in my mind, in myself. Yeah. So even in love, don't get totally carried away and start flying in the clouds. Yeah. So in hatred, don't go deep down in the pits. In love, don't start flying up. Yeah? Maintain a sambhav. Yeah? Yeah? And when you see that it's all hollow and empty, actually that hollow and emptiness itself is love. You remember Guruji always says, love is not an emotion, it is your very existence. We do this in the basic course. You remember? Yeah? What does he mean by that? It's not the love that you have for your mother, for your father, for your husband, your wife, your child. Yeah? If you could have all these emotions all in one with one person, yeah? That is the highest kind of love. Yeah? It is your own existence. So that hollow and emptiness within is nothing but love. Love is in everything in this creation. Every single thing. The earth loves you. That is why it has gravity. If it didn't love you, you would have started flying up. Yeah? Everything loves you. See that. Yeah? So that is homework number 1. Clear? I'll go to the next sutra, next part of the first sutra. Yeah? So now when Janaka, he comes to this realization that it is kinchana, it is nothing. Everything that I see is nothing. Then what happens? Idam grahyam. Grahyam means I want this. I take this, I grasp this, yeah? Grahyam. Idam tyajyam. This tyaja. We've done the word tyaja. I don't want this. I don't like this. I want to drop this. Yeah? Sakim pashyati dhiradihi. The brave one, how can he even say something like this or even have such a feeling where I want something or I don't want something? Yeah? What is there to want? What is there to not want? Everything is hollow and empty. Everything is kinchana, nothingness.
Batteries discharging. Oops.
Clear? Yeah? So the dhiradihi, the brave one. And he tells you, who is the brave one?
Huh? TV. Yeah, we can turn off. Battery is running out, so we are just trying to.
Okay.
Whoa. Sorry.
Okay. So, who is the dhiradihi?
So the light is on.
Who is the dhiradihi?
Patient, the brave one.
The brave one. Yeah? And we have spoken about this umpteen number of times. Yes? You have to be really brave on this path. Because the weak one will always find a loophole, will run away. Yeah? It's only the brave one who can stand up and look into the mirror. Yeah? It's only the brave one who can say, okay, I can let go of this. Because I know the highest knowledge, the biggest treasure is on the way. Yeah? If I have to take that, I have to keep my hands free. So I'm ready to let go of this materialistic world. All these small little things that I'm stuck onto. Yeah? I want this, I don't want this, I like this, I don't like this. All these concepts in the mind are nothing but something I'm holding on to. Yeah? He can let go. He can just be free.
So that person is brave because he still has not realized that everything is hollow and empty, and he's still able to let go.
No. He is brave because he can let go. The hollow and emptiness is there. You recognize it. Yeah? But because of Maya, the coloring of Maya is so strong that it just engulfs you and takes away that understanding. When you are sitting here listening to this knowledge, doing meditation, you go deep within and there is nothingness, for some time. Even for a fraction of a second, you must have experienced, at least in long Kriya. Yeah?
Yeah.
Each one of you?
Yep.
So we all know it, we experience it. Yeah? But the Maya is so strong, it pulls us back. Yeah? It's like almost like an octopus with all its tentacles, all around you and then pulling you down. And again, somehow you come up in one Kriya, one meditation, and again it pulls you down. Yeah? So only a strong person will have the courage to always keep coming up, to always be patient on this path, that one day these tentacles will stop. Yeah? One day that octopus will give up on me. Yeah? So, you have to be very patient. Dhiraha means 2 words in Sanskrit. Remember?
Yeah.
Patience as well as
Strong.
bravery. Both. Be brave and be patient. So he says, how can a brave one even think like this or even say this, that I want this, I don't want this? Yeah, how can he accept and reject? Yeah. That is the first sutra. Yeah. We'll go ahead to the next one. Yeah. Antas. Antas means within, inside. Yeah. Tyakta. Tyakta is to drop. Kashayasya. Kasha means dirt. Yeah. Literally, kasha means malin. Yeah. Really very dirty. Yeah. So the one who can drop all the internal dirt. Internal dirt of what?
Hatred, jealous.
All this that we collect, with our interaction with people or about our thoughts about other people or, whatever my concepts, everything that I'm collecting during the day, during the week, this is nothing but the internal dirt. Yeah. So he's saying the one who can drop this antas kasha, the dirt that is internal. What about him? Nirdvandva. Yeah. He becomes nirdvandva. What is dvandva?
Reality.
Is conflict. I want to do this, I don't want to do this. I like this, I don't like this. Dvandva. Yeah? This is conflict. There's always conflict in the mind. Yeah? This is my raga. No, this is my dvesha. I like this, I dislike this. I want to go this way. No, I want to go that way. There's always that conflict in the mind. He's saying, one who has the strength to drop this internal dirt, yeah, he becomes nirdvandva. Nirdvandva means?
Without conflict.
Without conflict. Yeah, devoid of conflict. Nirashishaha. What is Ashish? Hindi word?
Blessing.
Okay, Ashish has 2 meanings. Okay, one must be blessing, but Ashish is to expect, to desire. Like Asha.
Oh,
Yeah?
okay.
So here it means
Without
without desire. He becomes devoid of that feverishness of wanting this, I want this, I want this, I want this. You remember? Few Ashtavakras ago, Ashtavakra said, the root cause of misery in this world is desire. Yeah? So, only a strong one can reach that state where he becomes nirashishaya. Means devoid of desire. Yeah? Yadrichaya gato means one who gets there, who becomes devoid of desire, yeah, who becomes nirdvandva, devoid of conflict, who can drop his internal dirt. That person, once he gets there, yadri chaya gato. Bhogo na. What is bhogna?
Enjoy.
Yeah, when he is experiencing this world. Yeah, when he's enjoying this world or whatever, even when there's pain or pleasure, experiencing this world is bhogna. Huh? So, when such a person, after doing all this, when he's experiencing the world, na dukkhaya, na tushtaye. Tell me, what does this mean? Na dukkhaya?
No misery.
No misery.
No happiness.
He does not. His graph does not go up and down, up and down. Happiness, sadness, happiness, sadness, happiness, sadness. That does not happen to him. Yeah? He becomes equanimous. Yeah? Sambhava happens to him. Yeah? In everything, whatever is happening in life. Yeah? If it's the most horrible situation at work, at home, with your friends, yeah, can you say it's okay and let go? Yes, it's okay. Homework number 2. Come what may, I drop all conflict. Yeah, I will drop all conflict. Yeah. No, I like this, I don't like this, this should be this way, oh, this should not be this way. This dvandva that is happening inside, yeah, I will not get involved in it. Just drop, let go. Yeah, I open my hands, I open my fist. Yeah, let go, open your hands. Whatever happens, it's okay. Can you do that just 1 week? Yeah? Only 1 week we will do this. Come what may this week. Whatever happens, it's okay. No dvandva.
Guruji, you drop everything associated with a person, and then again something happens as this is something that may hurt you. So with the knowledge, you should be so strong that it shouldn't even affect you, or it's okay to have emotion and just drop it.
No, it's okay to have emotion. It will happen. Yeah. See, like there is Rajas, Tamas, Sattva in the environment. Yeah. Rajas, Tamas, Sattva also affects this body. Huh? And Rajas, Tamas, Sattva also affects this mind. So emotions will come up. Yeah. But being in knowledge, being in meditation, slowly, it'll become your nature that you don't get affected by it. Yeah. Think of that day when you were a small little child and your mother took you to the doctor and you saw that big injection and started crying. And when the doctor pricked you, you screamed and shouted and kept crying for 1 hour or 2 hours or the whole day probably. Yeah. As you grow older, you realize it's nothing. Yeah. 10 minutes, okay, it's hurting, and then you forgot about it. And slowly when you became an adult, one second, 10 seconds it hurt and it's gone. You've forgotten it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Maturity happened. Yes? You didn't have to make an effort for this to happen, right? Exactly like this, knowledge becomes your swabhava. Yeah? Provided you continue being in knowledge, being in meditation. That is why I say, do your kriya meditation, but with that, knowledge is also equally essential. Yeah? Why? Because knowledge helps you grow like this. And slowly, slowly you will see you'll become so mature that even that little anger does not push a button anymore inside. And slowly, slowly it pushes a little bit less and little bit less. And one day you'll notice, oh, I don't have that button anymore. Yeah, that person keeps screaming. Okay. Chalu rakho, good. Keep it coming. Today Guruji also gave you homework, no? Do you look at life like a game? Or is it a big war for you? Homework number 3. Can you play it like a game? How you play a game with your kids? Is there any competition when you're playing with your kid? Tell me. Oh, let him win. Let him have fun. Let him win. Yeah? Intentionally you let go. You lose. Doesn't matter. Yeah? You win. Yeah? It's all fun. I'm not taking it seriously too hard. If you lose against your son or daughter, do you keep thinking about it all night and not sleep? No, no. Like that only. Treat life like that. Whatever dukkha God has brought my way, whatever sukha He has brought my way, doesn't matter. Yeah? I'm not going to lose my sleep over it. It's just a game. Yeah? Look at life just like a game. Okay? I'll go ahead. Next sutra. Hantatma. Hant word is the same as aho. Yeah? It's like, wow, amazing. Who's amazing? Atma Jnanasya. Yeah? Who's an Atma Jnanasya? The person who is established in his self, in the consciousness. Yeah? So that person is also a Dhirasya. Yeah? So, wow, that brave one who is established in the self. Khelato, he plays. Yeah? Bhoga Leelaya. What is Bhoga Leela?
He plays the play of experiencing the world.
Yes. Yeah, he says this samsara is nothing but a leela, a game. Yeah, and the one who is established in the self, yeah, who is brave, he just plays with this bhoga leela. He just plays it like a game. So I already gave you the homework for it. Look at life. Everything, biggest challenge at work tomorrow is going to happen definitely. Just because this homework came up. Yeah? Just let me play it like a game. Yeah? All fun. Doesn't matter. I'm losing the game. No, doesn't matter. I'm winning. No, doesn't matter. Yes? Sandeep, even if I'm losing in golf, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really, it doesn't. I lose and win, it doesn't matter anymore. It used to, but doesn't anymore.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's becoming your swabhava, that
I
means.
don't throw my clubs.
Becoming its swabhava. He does not start hitting the people.
Good. Now you see it all as a leela, huh?
The most important thing that has happened or is happening is what you brought up, is when people criticize you or say something bad, it doesn't create a negative emotion anymore. I mean, even if it does, it's very transitory. It just goes away.
Very nice. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. Yeah? It depends totally on the intensity of your commitment to this knowledge, huh? All the time being in the knowledge, taking the homework seriously, applying it, working on yourself, you will get there like that. Jet speed. Yeah? If you are treated like that, lukewarm, then you are going to get lukewarm results. Yeah? God is a thorough businessman. play it like a game. Bhogalila. Yeah? Now, one who can play it like a game, what happens? Even the gods, come and worship him. Yeah, so that's there in the next sutra. Yat padam, this person, his state, basically this person's state. State means the way he can look at the world just like a Leela. He's so strong. So he's attained that state of equanimity, that state of bliss. So padam, just the same as the Hindi word pad. So that state, yat padam. Prepsavo, to want or to acquire. Dinaha shakradhyah sarvadevata. Sarvadevata are all gods. Shakradhyah, crave for it. Like a dinaha, like a meek or a poor person. Deen is the same as the Hindi word deen. So how a meek or a poor person would crave for something, like that even gods crave for a state like that. A state of a yogi who can be equanimous, somehow in everything. Come what may, in pain and pleasure. Aho, tatra sthito yogi. The yogi who is sthito. Sthito means established there. Tatra. Aho tatra sthito yogi na harsham upagacchati. Means, what is harsha?
Khushi.
Happiness.
He does not get, carried away in his happiness. We get carried away, no? Right? If you attain something, what happens to you? What happens? Excited. Oh, I did it. Yeah, I did it. All my ego comes up. I feel so great. And then I get carried away in that emotion. So, a yogi who is established in that, he never gets carried away even in that harsha, even in that happiness. Clear? So even the devas are craving for a state like that. Where they can just look at everything like a Leela. I'll go ahead to the last sutra now. Abrahma stamba paryante. Abrahma means
Brahma.
from the creator to stamba means
Something that is still without life.
stamba is another word for a stem. Stem or a plant, a little plant. A stem. Do you get it? He's saying from the creator to that little stem. Everything. Paryantam means everything is accounted for. In what? Guruji stopped here. But everything is accounted for by what? By this consciousness. Bhutagrame. Chaturvidhe. Chatur means? Four. Vidhe?
Ways. Different ways.
4 ways of what? Bhut agrame. We've done the word bhut.
Past and
Future.
time.
Truth is future.
Bhut. Earth.
Earth.
Oh, okay.
Agrame is to come.
4 type of life.
Beautiful. 4 types of births. What were the 4 types of births? Tell me.
One from the womb and one The other one from eggs.
Eggs.
And the third one from
Seed.
seed. Fourth one from space. From space, yeah.
So he told you 4 types of births. So 4 chatur vidhe, 4 ways of coming into the earth. Bhut agrame. All these 4 are accounted for between the creator and a stem. You got it? What he's trying to say? Yeah? All these 4 types of births you have all gone through. Yeah? Human body is not my first body. I probably started like an amoeba or a bacteria or a virus, small little microscopic organism that cannot be seen also. And then slowly I became an insect and I became whatever, grasshopper, then I became a mouse, a cat, a tiger, a lion, an elephant, a dinosaur probably. Yeah, after many lifetimes have I come into a human body. So, from the creation to a small stem, all these births, in all these births, what happens? Vignasyaiva hi samarthyam ichha niksha vivarjine. Okay, let's take the word ichha. Ichha is
Desire.
desire. Niksha,
No desire.
not no desire, aversion.
Oh.
I want this and I don't want this. Don't want this is not no desire. Oh, gee, this is horrible. This is niksha. Do you get it? Aversion is niksha. Iksha is lovely, I want this. Yeah. So he's saying in all these births, you had iksha and niksha. In all these births you wanted, even as a little plant or a little stem, you wanted the sun and you did not want too much rain or too much water. Otherwise you would die in that water. Even as a little mouse or a cat, you wanted something, you wanted some food. And you did not want some big animal to hunt you. Are you getting it? So in all these births, all the 4 types of births possible that you went through, you had cravings and aversions, ichha and niksha. Now, he's saying that only vignyasaiva. Vignan is
Science.
Knowledge.
special knowledge. Only one who can perceive special knowledge. Of all these births that you took, who has the ability to perceive special knowledge?
Enlightened.
Humans. Do you get it? So this special knowledge, Vignasaiva, he samarthyam. Samartha, to be able to. To have the ability to. So only in a human life is it possible do you have the ability to have this special knowledge. Where ichha and niksha, I can vivarjane, let go, drop. In Hindi we've adopted the word varjit. Yahan anam varjit hai, prohibited. Not allowed. Only in a human birth is it possible to rise to that level of consciousness, that level of jnana, where I can put up a board for cravings and aversions. Prohibited here. Beautiful sutra, no? I just love it. Besides these sutras, is there any other point that I missed?